Hey there, this is Blake with Northwest Registered Agent, and today I'm joined by Ember. Thanks for being here, Ember.
Thanks for having me, Blake.
Today, we're going to be talking about how to get a trade name in Arizona, and we'll talk about why you might want one.
So Ember, I had a client asking me about how to get a trade name in Arizona. First, can you explain what a trade name actually is?
Well, that's a great question, Blake. So a trade name is a name a business can go by rather than its legal name, like a nickname.
So why would somebody want a trade name?
There's multiple reasons why someone would want a trade name. Let's say you're a sole proprietorship. Using the trade name will allow you privacy, as you can use that name rather than your legal name. And for entities, using a trade name for branding or things like expansion will allow you to use that name rather than opening up a brand new entity with the Secretary of State.
So what do they need to do to get a trade name?
So they'll want to, of course, make sure that the trade name is available. They'll be able to do this through the Secretary of State.
So once they determine the name should be available, what's the next step?
That next step is going to be filling out an application for the trade name and submitting it with the Secretary of State. They'll be able to do this online, and it costs about $10.
Is there anything else they need to know?
They'll want to keep in mind that once the trade name has been registered with the Secretary of State, that it will need to be renewed every 5 years.
Okay, great. Thanks.
So today, we learned that a trade name is any name that a company goes by besides their legal name, like a nickname for their business. We also learned that you can use trade names for branding and expansion. It can also be used for privacy if you're a sole proprietorship. We learned that before you apply for a trade name in Arizona, you should do a business entity search to ensure the name you want is available. Finally, we learned that to apply for a trade name, you should file a trade name application, which costs about $10. You'll need to renew your trade name every 5 years.
Well, thanks for being here, Ember.
Thanks for having me, Blake.
And if you have any questions, leave them in the comments. State paperwork is hard. We can help. If you found this video helpful, give it a like. You can find links to what we discussed in the description below. We have picked out 2 additional videos you might find useful. You need tools to build something big. Subscribe now.